first round, but
James to throw
you feel
first.
that this could be slightly different. James Wade with all his major experience. Callan Rydz, one of the new stars of the game. Won 2 Players' Championship events this season, so showing a lot of quality.
Comes from Bedlington up in the northeast as Callan.
58.
Terrier country. 2 Players' Championship wins this year, including in October when he beat Gabriel Clemens in a final. Good stuff from James Wade. He's had 1 runner-up in a Players' Championship this year, but third only to Phil Taylor and Michael van Gerwen in the number of major televised championship wins.
He's been around for such a long time, hasn't he? I mean, his CV is as good as most players, really, apart from maybe Taylor and van Gerwen.
95.
38 years old now, James. I remember when we got back into doing the big tournaments on ITV, Wadey was really making his breakthrough with scoring like that. He was Young Player of the Year back in 2006, wasn't he?
134, James.
Well, he made the breakthrough, didn't he, at such an early age? Double 12.
Game shot, the
clean
first leg.
and clinical
James Wade
from the machine.
What a beautiful way to start with a 14 darter.
Which included a max, hitting the double with that first dart as well. It loses confidence
57.
for the remainder of the match.
The old Riot, or the young Riot, I should say, will need to get into this prompto, because Wadey, as we've seen so many times, and we say repeatedly, you know, he finds a way to get things done, doesn't he? He doesn't always get the big numbers in scoring, except when he really needs to, and then he raises his game a level. And let's hope that Callan can produce the sort of form which is going to make a real battle out of this one.
Professional and proficient. That's why he's won so many,
41.
not just winning the titles, but the amount of times he's been in finals or semi-finals.
Picking the brains on the boxing yesterday. He loves his fisticuffs, does James. Excellent. First maximum for Callan Rydz.
Yeah, no messing about there from Callan. Back comes Wadey.
140. Callan require 124.
Well, 124 for the hold of throw. Needed treble 18 for a bullseye.
56.
Whether it'd have gone for it or not, I'm not convinced, but Wade now just trying to put a bit of pressure on.
Well, even a nice steady ton here from James will put him in that danger zone with a Shanghai finish. There we go.
Callan requires.
Called and delivered. Well, 68, he might have to get this. Tops.
28.
Now then, Wade
James
usually very
require
strong on
120.
20s.
Well, it gives you 2 darts at the treble 20 in an area. Well, he's hit it with the first.
Now then.
100.
Ooh, thought he got that. It wasn't a badly thrown dart.
No, on the wire.
That would have been a little bit of a
Shot,
body blow to Rydz, but he responds well and gets the double he needs.
Yes, and we have to remember, despite being in the second round, as Wadey looking for his second max.
180.
It is still a race to 6.
1 or 2 people in the auditorium, I'd venture to suggest, might have
96.
slightly sore heads after the day's matches yesterday, and Russ Bray, the referee, testing them out with full volume.
60.
Sort out any sort of thick head, that would.
What are you looking at me for? Yeah, I think it was pretty evident from the fans that were here yesterday and last night. They've been looking forward to this for such a long time. One of their favourite tournaments, the home of PDC darts.
Well, they've come from far and wide as ever.
57.
Next big tournament here, the UK Open in March. Always a terrific experience being a part of that one.
112.
Unlucky there with that second one going in the 4. He was trying to leave a finish. That's why a lot of players do use the treble 18.
60.
Now, what he could have done with the treble with that third dart, and if Rydz gets a big hit here, that 144 is going to be under real pressure.
There we go. Oh, this is fantastic from Rydz.
139.
Two darter.
144.
What a good first dart. Oh, just low. Just low. So Rydz with a chance for the first break of the match.
Yeah, I'll be disappointed with that dart there, James, because it was such a good lie with the first.
Tops it is. Double 10.
Game
Oh, nicely done.
Leg. Callan Rydz.
Nicely done indeed.
First, game on.
And if he keeps that up, he certainly doesn't look like a man who's about to get phased by the occasion.
Yeah, double 10 his favourite at the moment.
140.
The last 2 legs. He plays at such a good pace as well, doesn't he, Callan? Just gets on with it.
95.
There's a nice lad, not a braggart, not noisy. Just a nice lad.
100.
He'll also be playing in the World Youth tomorrow afternoon as well, depending on how he does here, which could be
60.
problematic.
Yeah, I wonder what the... Oh, hello, campers. I wonder what...
James has got to get his business head into this really quickly.
In board 2, or on board 2, I should say, Big Vincent van der Voort is 2-0 up against Andy Bolton. Bolton, who prevailed in that real humdinger of a match yesterday
100.
against Joe Cullen.
Yeah, it was, I remember that. Commentating on that game, he kind of never knew which way it was going to go. Last leg decider. Incredible match.
Vincent wafted Jelle Klassen aside.
$57.
I don't think that needs too much explanation, does it?
Minehead Spa.
140.
Tell you what, it's quite a spa break down here today. If you're down on the front, you get sandblasted. That's his third maximum.
Well, this is a big one on offer, but if we can get the first dart in, no, not to be. So James, 3 darts at double 12 to get back within 1 and hold throw.
Yeah, just the one break here, and Wade tucks that away very nicely. 13 dart leg, quality from the machine.
Yes, we saw a few of the early matches yesterday, didn't we, where the players just couldn't quite get going. But these two have got straight in, both averaging pretty well, scoring heavily, not messing about on the doubles too much.
99.
As you see, yeah, both of them not too far short of 100.
That's good quality. Good game so far.
100.
As Brucey would have said.
It's a good first start. He's got to look at trying to break. He's hit 3 maximums. There's the 4th.
Well, he's clearly upped his game several notches from yesterday, Wade. This is what he does, and he's starting to put Rydz under pressure, but a terrific response.
Always good to see when somebody hits a maximum and you follow it up yourself.
140. Callan, you be quiet. 100.
Pair of them are flying now. 164. He'll certainly go for this if he gets an opportunity. Bullseye.
139.
Almost.
James
Great
McGuire,
and valiant
82.
attempt there from Callan Rydz.
He was going for treble 14 for tops there. So now he needs 9 for tops, which is where he'll go. Big dart.
Game
Big
started
delivery.
at 6 leg.
Brilliant dart there from James Wade. He gave himself the opportunity with a scoring leg,
Game on.
including a maximum. That 1 dart at the double gets him back to 3-3. to level.
44.
Fairly underwhelmed by that after a very good leg. And the sort of grimace come smile tells you all you need to know.
60.
Let him off the hook.
Yeah, some great quality from both players here. James Wade, as you said, John, has really upped the ante.
77.
Superb visit again from Wade. He's had 4 maximums, and that's as good as a maximum.
140.
Oh, fast and furious pace this. I mean, James Wade is normally noted for, he's not a slow player, is he? But
100.
methodical, takes his time, but he's certainly speeded up a little bit. Callan Rydz looks like he's running a marathon. Really going at some pace. The riot. Rydz.
He's got some good tempo about his game today, James Wade.
60.
He'll be annoyed that he couldn't slide that in for a treble with the final dart, but nevertheless 120, not a bad lead.
Yeah, still in a good position, but it all depends what Rydz gets here, and if he fills it in, which he does. What a game this is turning out to be, John.
Are we going to get back-to-back breaks? 120, needs the treble now. Can't find it.
He'd be annoyed at himself there. He really will. After the scoring he's been producing over the last few legs, almost expected him to hit a treble with at least the first or second dart there.
Is he looking at treble 13? He's got it. Double 12, double 6.
51.
Great effort, not quite. Now,
60.
this would hurt Rydz.
Yes, he had the chance.
Game shown the
Wade
seventh
had his
leg.
chance, and he took
James
it
Wade.
from 3-1 down. He now leads 4-3.
What an excellent game of darts. Rydz averaging nearly 103. Wade a fraction under the ton. But Wade with his nose ahead.
Yeah, 7 maximums in the match so far,
59.
plus a 177. Terrific scoring from both players. Callan Rydz just missed a few more doubles.
Not a lot between them, but of course Wade has so much of this big match experience accrued over the years.
134.
Producing a very good game indeed, young Callan.
37.
We look through the matches coming up. I mean, the next match potentially a cracker, Rob Cross and Nathan Aspinall. And this one, to a degree, maybe just got overlooked a little bit. And, well, they've proved that completely wrong. An average of 103 Rydz, 103 Wade, and rising. That's his 6th maximum, plus that 177.
Yeah, 2 177s he's had. Chance for a 9 if he can get that first dart in the treble 20.
144 needed. He's got it. Oh, oohs and ahs from the crowd. Wadey wanted that one. He knows he's throwing well.
Well, he's throwing terrifically well. Appreciated audience there, hoping for the 9, but applauding the attempt. But he leaves double top
59.
after 9.
The way he's been throwing this morning, you thought almost you expected that to go. Double 10 now.
20.
Wow. Well,
Well, still got plenty of time, but
for now.
well, yeah, absolutely. That can change very quickly. We've seen it so many times.
60. James,
But when you've had such a good scoring leg, you don't want to be messing about on the double because it can affect you for the next throw.
Well, he'll be relieved at that. 14 darter in the end, having threatened the 9. But Wade now just 1 leg away.
96.
Both players getting the best out of their opponent, really. 9 maximums in the match, 2 177s.
Oh, and Callan just blinking at a key moment.
Oh, Wade's got the throw here, and the way he's been scoring.
136.
Wadey not looking in a mood to be denied right now.
Oh, this is good. This is very good.
180.
He needed that one. That's his fourth. What a match this is. It really is. Terrific
65.
entertainment for the crowd.
Good thinking. Had to come down there to find himself onto a potential finish. Big one, but now Rydz goes storming towards the leg victory. Is it going to go towards sudden death?
Well, that's incredible from Callan Rydz, but this would put the icing on the cake. Oh, he needed the second treble. Callan Rydz was under pressure there, John, and produced a maximum and a 168 setup to hold throw to take it to the last leg.
Double 8, double 4. You want to know about pressure? That is, and he's survived it.
Callan Rydz, 11th and final leg. James, the throw play.
Brilliant from both players who can hold the pressure
16.
off in this.
Well, that's a chance
Last
for Rydz now.
Yeah, it certainly is. The way the scoring's been going, I mean, that was incredible.
He delivered, and now it's Wadey who just quakes slightly.
22.
Well, that won't help at all. Big chance for Rydz here.
Yeah, ton 40 here. Could do with a treble.
58.
Well, after the extreme quality of the 10 previous legs, there at some point had to be some pressure in this last leg decider. That's a good visit by Wade.